How long were you married?
I was married for 6 months the first time.
Well, you've been married twice.
Yeah, I've been married 3 times.
No. Yes. No. Wow.
I honestly thought that me being married 3 times was common knowledge. Is it really new information?
So then you got married a second time, and then you met Vinny.
Yeah, I met him on my show.
He was on, what, The Young and Restless?
What do they say? The third time in marriage is when you get it right. I think I was fortunate enough to get it right the first time.
Did you have to kiss him on set?
We did. I knew he was married and I was married, and I was totally respectful of that. But whatever. So he and we had a friendship for a very long time.
Okay, so when you made out with him the first time, did you feel like, oh my God?
I mean,
How did the affair start then?
we just kind of fell in love. I told my husband at the time, I go, we've got a situation here. I'm having feelings for somebody.
So then you met Vinny. You then, like, had an affair, but your husband didn't know it.
No, I separated from my husband.
Oh, so you separated from your husband before
Yeah.
anything started? Ah.
Yes. I was like, this isn't good. We got to separate.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to be nice and I'm having a conversation with Lisa, but now I'm regretting even going there with her. This has to do with the Hamptons. When you and I were talking about what had happened at the dinner party 2 nights before, I think what it was is that I never really felt like the apology wasn't super sincere. I felt you felt more on the spot about it instead of understanding where I was coming from. And maybe she picked up on that.
But that was not a big deal. Ponies to go in the wine bar.
Maybe that's it, because
What
she
she's trying
witnessed
to
the whole
warn me
thing.
about?
I can't think of any other thing, can you?
No.
I mean, that's all I know.
It's like making a big deal out of nothing.
Oh, come on, Eileen. You must have too much time on your hands to come up with this conspiracy theory. You spin a web because you inadvertently said something in the Hamptons.
I thought we talked
It's called
about
communication. Well, you know, I guess on some level we did, but it never really felt like you understood where I was coming from.
that. I said I'm sorry if I was clumsy with words, and you said...
You said you were sorry you asked too many questions.
Yeah, I do have a habit of minimizing things.
Maybe I do.
Honestly,
you know what?
I do minimize. So I always say, oh, okay, that's not a big deal.
And
Sorry.
maybe
You're
that's
right.
a very important thing, that you have a habit
I
of
need to learn
minimizing.
that.
And
You're right.
But
I
you
am.
didn't hear what I was really saying. I felt more that you were thinking about how you felt like I'd offended you by being truthful with you. It felt like you just kind of dismissed me, and that we're glossing over things that are uncomfortable. Maybe that's the problem with Yolanda as well. It's glossing over things to just carry on, but things aren't really resolved.
Oh my gosh. Eileen, you've got balls. I feel like saying to Lisa, just say I'm sorry and get it over with. Just say it. It's easy. I'm sorry. Done. Bam, boom. Let's move on.
The ponies have just run up by the pool, but you're right. I need to work on that. Whatever I need to work on.
Well, there you have it.
love
That
you.
was not
I
dismissive,
don't. I'm
was
not
it?
going to. The ponies have just left and running around the pool.
Thank God for the ponies. Once again, I'm just trying to have a discussion with Lisa Vanderpump, and she's dismissing me. She never just looks me in the eye and talks to me about what happened. Always deflecting, always moving around it, always looking for an excuse not to just talk to me about it.
I'm truly sorry for saying the wrong thing, asking too many questions, or saying the wrong thing, or at the wrong
It's okay.
time,
It's all right.
or the wrong time, or for saying anything at all.
You know what?
For anything at all.
We're good.
Are we? Or are you
Yeah.
going to bring it up again?
We're good.
How good? How good? Because I need to be really f***ing good to move on.
It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
you're brushing it under the carpet.
Honestly, I don't think that we're really going to understand this situation the same way. I can tell by the way you're acting right now. Honestly, that's how I mean.
Okay, I give up
I understand that. I know. I get what you're feeling, and you think that somehow you can't do the right thing.
Maybe
but I
we
feel
just
like you don't
ever.
ever.
Maybe we won't ever get each other. Maybe I thought
Maybe.
we would. And maybe we just don't get each other.
Maybe that could be.
Okay, I'll go with that. I'll go with that then.
Eileen seems overly emotional to me. Maybe we're just built differently. Just,
We'll just wrap that up in a bow.
Okay. Well, I'm trying everything.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Apologizing just because you don't want to have any confrontation, I don't need it. Let's move on.
Okay.
I'm beyond the apology, people. I don't care about the apology. I don't like the way she tries to get out from under something, or from just being accountable or taking responsibility. That's it.
I don't like to make a big deal and make everything petty and nasty out of nothing.
Yeah, but Lisa, you're talking about people's feelings, though.
You're right, I'm a terrible person.
It's not, Lisa, there you go. You just did it again.
Yeah, you're right, I'm terrible.
You don't have to be the victim here.
Okay.
You're mad.
I'm not mad.
What are you?
I'm saying it's not fair to question Erica when she's saying something and you're like, where's that come from? You know where it comes from. You know exactly why Erica would say something like that. Come on. Lisa Rinna knows how manipulative Lisa Vanderpump can be.
How was your talk with Lisa Vanderpump?
It didn't really help anything. I kind of now feel like I offended her, which is weird. Why aren't you being honest right now? Why are you afraid of Lisa Vanderpump?
Why would she say that to Catherine?
Erica was just saying, you know, you might want to just think about this.
I get
I'm
that,
feeling
but
that.
why wouldn't she say that about me or Kyle?
Because she doesn't feel that way about you.
Okay, but you know what I'm saying. It just
I don't.
I feel conflicted because I have a loyalty to Eileen, yet I really like Lisa Vanderpump. I have a great connection with her, so I feel really between a rock and a hard place. Last night with Lisa Vanderpump, when you went over to smoke the hookah, I asked her the question, at your house, after I came to you and opened up about the Munchausen, why did you run after me and say to me, why didn't you bring Kyle into it? People think I'm crazy, but I've seen it. She changed the entire story. I talked to Eileen because I have someone that will listen and hear me and help me try to figure something out.
If you say it enough times, it becomes the truth.
And it's not.
Thank you. I know for a fact that Vanderpump can be very manipulative, and this is just one of those instances. Just so you know, because I have to get this off my chest, I feel like I'm pounding on Vanderpump, and that doesn't go anywhere, and I feel like I'm being a bitch now. And I really don't want to do that. It's so frustrating for me because I haven't made anything up. I'm not a bully by nature.
I know
These
that.
are all facts. What happened with Lisa Vanderpump in the Hamptons really should have been nothing. Everybody runs for cover.
I know.
And I'm sick of it. I would love it if Lisa Vanderpump would take some accountability. And that's what's been bothering me for the last few months.
You are so right.
Why is it okay for me to take the bullet all the time? It's pissing me off.
Okay, I get it.
You feel like you're the scapegoat?
Yeah, I
I'm
get
feeling
it.
like a #1 a-hole.
Okay, and I hear you 100%.
Really?
I always want to just get clear with you because I honor our relationship. You are a true friend to me.
Thank you.
And I'm not always the best at maybe being a true friend to you, but I want to be.
Well,
I
just so you
feel
know,
like-
I mean, I adore you and I love you and I feel that way about you too. But this lately, I'm just like, oh man.
I just want everyone to cut the bull. Let's be honest now. I know you want it. Yeah. I'm gonna own it. I'm not gonna back down.
I think you're going to be owning it pretty soon because we're going to dinner. It's going to be a very interesting evening. By the way,
I can't, you're always having a go at me, so.
oh, excuse me?
Yeah, you're always having a go at me, so.
I'm always having a go at you.
No, she's not always having
Listen,
a go
I'm
at you.
sorry.
Come on,
this is
we can't-
pissing me off. And I'm going to tell you why. In the Hamptons, you said something very offensive to me.
Can't we just get along? Hey.
What did I say that was so offensive?
You know what,
did I
Lisa?
say?
This is the thing. You say how supportive you are. A friend doesn't say, is that when the affair started? Was that when it was? Was that when it was?
I didn't think it was a big deal. It was
Lisa,
out there.
Lisa, guess what? Clearly it was a big deal to me. That's
And
what I
I
was telling
apologized
you.
to
No,
you.
you didn't, Lisa.
But what's the big deal saying?
Big way is,
Well,
you know what
when
the
you
big deal
said-
is? Own it. Just say I'm sorry.
I said I'm sorry for saying
No,
the
you really
affair.
didn't.
Okay.
You really didn't. You said I'm sorry for asking too many questions.
I apologize if I asked you too many questions.
That's not an apology, Lisa. I don't know.
you-
If I
okay,
ever
because you
said that,
constantly
excuse me,
have me-
I'm still talking. If I had ever
Wow,
said
Eileen.
that, yeah, because
She's upset.
I'm
She is
upset.
upset.
This has
She's
never
upset
been
and-
resolved for me.
Oh my God, she just won't seem to let it go. She's like a dog with a bone. Grrr.
You know what it feels like to me? Yeah. You can't apologize. You can't own your and I'm just calling it now because I'm sick of it. Just learn to say you're sorry.